All right, today we are tackling one of the biggest names in the credit card game, the American Express Platinum. We're going to tear down its massive list of benefits to answer the one question that really matters. Is this thing actually worth the hype and the cost?
So let's just get this out of the way right up front. The annual fee is $695. Yep. For a lot of us, seeing that number is a full stop. It's a huge chunk of change, and it can feel like an impossible hurdle to clear.
But here's how we need to think about it. Is that number a fixed price, something you just have to pay? Or is it more like a starting point, a high score that we're going to try to knock down to zero using the card's own benefits?
That's exactly what we're going to do in this explainer. We're going to do the math together. We're going to calculate what I call the effective annual fee, which is the real cost of the card that's personalized just for you.
Okay, let's jump right in. We're starting with the easiest stuff, the low-hanging fruit, the statement credits. You can think of these as straight-up cash that the card gives right back to you.
So our starting line is that full $695. We're going to keep a running tally here. As we go through each credit, we'll subtract its value and just see how low we can get this number.
First up is what is probably the single easiest credit for almost anyone to use. You get $15 in Uber Cash every single month with a little $20 bonus in December. That's $200 a year. All you have to do is add the card to your Uber account. And here's a pro tip. Use it for Uber Eats pickup, and you won't lose any of that value to delivery fees.
And boom, just like that, if you grab a ride or order takeout just once or twice a month, this credit is basically cash. Our running tally is already down from $695 to $495. That is a massive drop right off the bat.
All right, next up, the airline credit. Now, this one's a little bit trickier. You have to enroll, and you have to pick one, and only one, airline for the whole year. This credit is designed to cover those annoying extra fees, like for checked bags, seat selections, or maybe some in-flight Wi-Fi. Officially, it's not supposed to work for the ticket itself.
But, and this is where it gets interesting, while the official rules are pretty strict, the internet is filled with reports from people who say that other things have triggered the credit. Sometimes it's a small airfare difference when you rebook or even certain seat upgrades. It's not a guarantee for sure, so your mileage may vary, but it's definitely something to know about.
So let's assume you fly at least once a year on your chosen airline, and you end up checking a couple of bags. You can probably max this out pretty easily. You knock off another $200, and our effective annual fee plummets down to just $295.
And believe it or not, the value just keeps on stacking. There's a $240 digital entertainment credit that's $20 a month for stuff like Audible or the Disney Bundle. There's a $200 hotel credit for specific bookings, and there's even $100 a year to spend at Saks. I mean, if these fit your lifestyle, your effective fee could already be at zero, or maybe you're even making money on the card.
And this is the most crucial point to understand. Once those credits have wiped out most or all of your annual fee, everything else we're about to talk about, all these premium travel perks, they're essentially free. This is where the card really starts to feel like a cheat code for travel.
First up, the card pays for your application fee to either Global Entry or TSA PreCheck. Honestly, the choice here is a no-brainer. Get Global Entry. The fee is covered, and it actually includes TSA PreCheck. Plus, you get to breeze through customs when you come back into the U.S.
Airport lounge access is, of course, a huge perk. You can get into those amazing Centurion lounges and Delta Sky Clubs just by showing your Platinum card. But, and you can't forget this part, you have to go online and separately enroll in Priority Pass Select. They'll mail you a different card, and that little card unlocks a massive network of over 1,000 more lounges all over the world. The card also just gives you elite status with several major travel companies. You automatically get gold status with both Marriott and Hilton, which means things like room upgrades and free breakfast. You also get status with the big car rental agencies, which lets you just walk past the counter and often get a better car. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about some of the lifestyle benefits. Now, the value of these is way more personal. It really depends on what you already spend your money on. They're not for everyone, but if they line up with your life, they're great.
The Walmart Plus and Equinox credits are the perfect example of this. The card will completely cover the monthly cost of a Walmart Plus membership, and it gives you a $300 credit for an Equinox gym. But you gotta ask yourself, would I be paying for this anyway? If you wouldn't, then the value of these credits to you is, frankly, zero.
And don't sleep on some of the other shopping tools. You get a free ShopRunner membership, that's free 2-day shipping at a bunch of popular stores, and it's always worth it to scroll through your Amex offers in the app. These are targeted deals you just click to add, and they can save you real money at places you're already going to.
Phew, okay, we've gone through the direct credits, the awesome travel perks, and the lifestyle benefits. So after all of that, it's time to put it all together and figure out what your bottom line is for this card. And this, right here, this is the single most important idea to take away from all of this: the effective annual fee. It's not about the sticker price. It's about being really honest with yourself, figuring out which benefits you will actually use, adding up their value, and then subtracting that total from the $695. That's your true cost.
So that leaves us with the final question. And honestly, only you can answer it. Once you've subtracted every single credit that actually fits into your life, look at that number you have left. Is that price, whatever it is, worth the amazing comfort of an airport lounge, the chance at a suite upgrade, and just the sheer convenience of